Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Welcome everyone. So as you know, today we are starting lesson two, like we already took in the class. Uh, today's title for this lesson two, what is in Asia? So in the last lesson, we already talked about the continent, the countries that are in Asia, also specifically Arabic countries. Today is a little bit different. We are going to talk about geographical features like mountains, like lakes, and all of these things. So starting by reading the first paragraph, each continent has something special about it. Yes, so there is something that differs each continent than the other one. What is special about Asia? Would you like to know what is special about Asia? Okay, so let's read some more and figure out. Asia has the highest point on Earth. So it has the highest point on the entire Earth, which is Mount Everest. Mount Everest. So we can now underline this information. The highest point on Earth, which is Mount Everest. This is a mountain that is located in the Himalayas. It is the highest point on Earth. It also has the lowest point on Earth, which is the Dead Sea. The Dead Sea, which is in Jordan. In Jordan. Second paragraph. Another special thing about Asia is that it has the longest coastline. Okay, it has the longest coastline. This is a geographical feature, something that makes this continent special. A coastline is a line that forms the boundary. So if you wonder what is a coastline, this is the coastline, okay? Between the land on the left and the ocean on the right. It's something that separates them. It is called the coastline, a boundary, something like a line. The longest coastline is in Asia, is in Indonesia. Okay, and this coastline is the third longest in the world. Asia has also the deepest lake, Lake Baikal, located in Russia. So now we have already spoke about um, some of the special things in Asia: mountains, lake, coastline, and even um, seas or lowest points, which is the Red Sea. We can move to the second page, page 13. So we are now going to talk specifically about seas or bodies of water. Bodies of water. So we already know the land and the countries. Now we are going to talk about what kinds of seas that cover Asia, okay? First, to the north of Asia, you will find the Arctic Ocean, okay? On the north, here is the Arctic Ocean. The Pacific Ocean is to the east. So this is the second ocean that surrounds Asia, Pacific Ocean. And the Indian Ocean is to the south. Indian Ocean is to the south. Okay, just like that, you can underline on your book. Some of the main seas in Asia are the Mediterranean Sea. So we also have kinds of seas. The Red Sea and the Black Sea. So three types of seas and also three types of oceans. So we have a question here on the right side of the book. What are some of the largest countries in Asia? So we can have this in our notebook as a question, and we can try to do it together. What are some of the largest countries in Asia? So we have countries in Asia, and we need to specify which ones are the biggest. Russia, maybe, part of it is in Asia, and part of it is in Europe. Maybe Saudi Arabia is in Asia. Also, let's move to the last paragraph in this page. On the bottom side, Asia can be divided into 5 major land regions. So Asia can be divided or split into 5 spots, 5 regions: mountains, plateau, plains, steppes, and deserts. These are major land regions, and there is an example of deserts. One of the biggest deserts is the Empty Quarter, that is in Saudi Arabia. It's الربع الخالي. الربع الخالي. Moving to the second page, I hope that we covered the last page. Page 14. What separates Asia from Europe? So, what is the line that keeps Asia and Europe separate? Why are they not one big continent? Because there is uh, a strait between these two continents. Okay, this split or this strait is a narrow channel joining 2 bodies of water. Okay, so this strait is called Bosporus Strait, or in Arabic, البوسفور مضيق اسطنبول. البوسفور, pos, four. Okay, when the P and O and R come together, we read it as pos four. The Bosphorus Strait lies between Europe and Asia and Europe. What about Asia and Africa? Are they connected or are they split? Is there a strait between Asia and Africa? Well, Africa and Asia are connected by what? By the Red Sea at the Gulf of Suez in Egypt. Okay, so the channel of Suez connects Asia and Africa with the Red Sea, A gulf is a large area of sea that is enclosed partially by land. So it is covered with water and partially by land. Okay, so this is the last page that we have taken in the class, page 15, which is an exercise that I asked you guys to do as a homework. This is a homework, guys. So the homework or the exercise, complete and be the first to bingo. Okay, so we have questions here that we need to ask, and when you finish all these questions, you can say bingo and win this competition. Highest point in Asia. Can you remember? Mount. Let's go back. Mount Everest. This is the answer in Himalayas. So this is the highest point in Asia, also in the world. What is a strait? What is a strait? It's a line that separates land regions in Asia. We said five: mountains, steppes, plateau, and deserts. There's five of them. Three seas in Asia: Pacific, Indian, and uh, if you do not remember, just go back to the page. Like we said here: mountains, plateau, plains, steppe, and deserts. Also the seas: Red Sea, Mediterranean Sea, Black Sea. As for the oceans: Pacific Ocean, Arctic Ocean, and uh, Indian Ocean. So do the rest in your home, and I hope that we covered everything in the class. If you do not understand, you can watch this video to understand more. If you still have questions, you can always come to ask me, and I will help you. Thank you very much for listening. See you next class.